Hi guys, welcome back to my Brave XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Songstress Yuna. So let's start from her normal form. So I can say her normal form passive is underwhelming, pretty bad, really low stats boost, okay? And the amazing thing about her passive is MP regen because she gets 28% MP regen per turn, and she also recover 300 MP to all allies. So I can say she won't have any MP problem in long term in the battle, okay, because she recover huge amount of MP. And her normal form abilities, one thing you need to pay attention is you cannot combine this, okay? So she doesn't have double or triple cast, okay? But she has very amazing support. One amazing thing is 100% water damage for one ally, auto cast after 2 turns. This skill costs 1000 MP, but again, because she has amazing MP, I don't think she will have problem to cast this. And the next amazing thing is 23,000 health barrier and 75% damage mitigation. So this is really insane on hard trial as long as the enemy cannot dispel you. And of course, she has 160% machine and fairy killer, but these abilities only can be used starting on the 3rd or 5th turn. And yes, the machine killer is amazing because it has maximum limit burst damage and all stats boost. Okay, so you probably want to use this over your limit burst because your limit burst is not max on its stats and limit burst damage buff. But again, remember that this limit burst gives your party water element. So yes, use depends on your party setup. So that's basically for her normal form. Now let's take a look on the Brave Shift. On Brave Shift form, she becomes your tag chainer and has really amazing passive. First, she has 6 killers instead of 4, so it's better than most recent Neo Vision. And she still recover your party's MP every turn, so still can become support on this form. And yes, has amazing passive boost unlike the normal form, 300% on all stats. The only downside I can find is she only able to equip instrumental weapon even when she has gun and road passive. So that means you need to equip road and gun if you want to get that passive, but that may not work if you have decent two-handed instrumental weapon. And her Brave Shield form abilities is really simple. It is basically tag chaining for thunder, wind, and water element. But one thing you need to pay attention is these abilities cost lots of MP. So be careful on your MP usage. And for the limit burst, it's kind of unique because from what I know, it has new tag chain mechanic. I cannot test it, but someone say that you can deal 32 hits using this limit burst even when the wiki says 8 hits. And correct me if I'm wrong, when you use this enchant from normal form, you can deal like 550 times when fighting against undead, which is quite strong water magic damage. And her rotation is very simple. Basically, you want to use that 100% water damage boost 3 turns before you deal the final blow. So for example, I will use water damage boost for herself. That means you're gonna use it on the 2nd turn, because on the 3rd turn you want to use your disenchant to get 150 times modifier for your Brave Shift limit burst. And finally on the 4th turn you can use your Brave Shift limit burst. But again, remember that you probably want to delay this or give water damage for someone else because you still need 400% all stats and 300% limit burst damage. So basically, yeah, just think her as a support, not as a main damage dealer, because I believe you have better water damage dealer than her. She's basically powerful tag chainer. So for party, you simply put her with previous water finisher like Tidus, Lulu, and yeah, basically other Final Fantasy X characters. So my conclusion for Songstress Yuna, she is really superb support on the FFBE Global because her supports abilities are really above average or on par with current meta. But the main problem is she cannot double or triple cast it, so it's kind of hard to maintain it, and you need to wait for 3 or 5 turns before you able to get that amazing limit burst damage buff or limit burst damage modifier boost for herself. So yes, maybe kind of restricted if you ask me, but still pretty decent overall unit. But for the Brave Shift form, I can say that she's just another AoE tech chainer. And for her Trust Master reward and STMR, I can say they are decent, okay? Very good for female characters. Because like you can see that for the Trust Master reward, you get 20% all elemental resist. Yes, pretty decent. Nice amount of magic and spirit. But yes, pretty good. And for the STMR, it is the highest magic boost accessory. So nothing to hate, I guess, but on the global, maybe it's not that special because we have Class of Will equipment. But again, you can use this on your secondary DPS because Class of Will equipment, even when they are good, you can only craft limited amount of them. So for Vision card, it's very bad because like you know that I don't like killers Vision card because they are kind of limited and niche. The attack and magic it gives you are also mediocre. So the only reason for you to get her is for use her, not for the Trustmaster, STMR, and the Vision card. They are decent but not your top priority. So just consider that before you pulling for her. So yep, I think that's all you need to know about Songstress Yuna. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.